Only on 10 News, a military wife taking her sick children to the hospital says staff members added insult to injury for bringing the family's service dog.
10 News reporter Steve Farina is at Naval Medical Center, San Diego. And Steve, you've learned the guidelines for something like this, a little bit murky.
They are. This is a military hospital, not necessarily having to follow the same ADA guidelines as federal and state facilities. But the complaint goes beyond that. The woman complaining how the family was treated, and the Navy's already responded. This is Cookie, an 8-month-old Boston Terrier.
Give Cookie one kiss. Tell Cookie kiss.
Cookie is a service dog for 2-year-old Leo, who has cystic fibrosis.
She is the sweetest, most loving dog that you will ever meet.
Leo's mom took her kids and the puppy to Naval Medical Center, San Diego on Monday.
From the moment we walked through the doors, we were treated with hostility and disrespect. They were very rude. They didn't want to listen to anything I had to say about the ADA and the regulations. They went against just about every regulation the ADA has for service dogs.
The Federal Adults with Disabilities Act specifies that service animals are not pets. The task a dog has been trained to provide must be directly related to the person's disability. Office staff may ask 2 questions. Is the dog a service animal required because of a disability? And what task has the dog been trained to perform? Beyond that, the ADA regulations state that staff cannot ask about the person's disability, require any medical documentation, require a special ID card or documentation for the dog, or ask that the dog demonstrate its ability to perform the task. Mrs. Smith, whose husband is active duty Navy on a carrier, said the day got even worse.
At the end of it, we had to sit on the floor, a dirty floor with 2 sick children, before we could even be seen by a doctor.
She contacted 10 News and she complained to the Navy.
They did apologize. They did say that they were going to implement training.
The executive officer of the hospital said steps have already been taken.
Appropriate training, that knowledge of our policies is conveyed to our staff members.
And she told me when they don't meet the mark for their patients, they react quickly, and said that she will be in touch again with Leo's mother. Live at Balboa Park, Steve Farina.